Greetings, greetings, greetings. This one's for you, dear Capricorn. Welcome. Thank you for coming to Lumination. If you also want to get the broad spectrum journey reading, there's a whole other playlist for that, okay? That's kind of like the spiritual overview. And this is just about love and relationship. That's you, Capricorn. This is Lumination, and it's for the October 2018 season. We're going to use the Crucible spread. You'll see it in a little bit. It's on the understanding that there is the self, you, Capricorn, a significant other, preferably chosen, and a third entity, the relationship itself, which has a life, mission, purpose, feel to it, all of its own. It's not you, it's not them, it's the relationship. And in a healthy relationship, both parties are aware of that and they invest and conduct everything through the relationship. So also, you know the drill, watch for your sun, moon, and rising, reinterpret, squish it all together. And even if you want, cross-watch for a significant other, that helps too. So, you know what, before we get into it, let's do the little astrobabble stuff, okay? Here's the astro doodle for the month. Okay, I kept it very simple. We're using a lot of the same data for the other playlist. The big news as far as Lumination is concerned is the big Scorpio stellium towards the end of the month. It's piling up, really piling up there. It's very comfortable energy for you, Capricorn, so that hopefully will help out in love and relationship. I'm just going to show you as if this was your chart. It would look more like this. I know this probably looks like nonsense. It's just a mess, but for Lumination, it helps. So this would be you, Capricorn, over here. Notice that Pluto and Saturn are still very much bedded into your sign in your first house. Also, the big Scorpio stellium here is in your 11th house. In this case, relationship rewards perhaps for good, healthy, loving decisions when it comes to 5th house area of true love, romance, creativity, self-expression, and all that. So this axis here, the Scorpio-Taurus axis, the Scorpio-Taurus axis is very lit up this month, okay, especially towards the end. And that's going to be a problem for some, but I think it's going to be really advantageous for you. You're going to see a lot and learn a lot from this, okay? The other thing, of course, is the Libra new moon. And the big thing, of course, also is the Taurus Scorpio full moon towards the end of the 24th. I'll just give you the calendar dates very quickly here. Okay, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, so you might feel this deep in your soul, Capricorn, as your life flow starts to pick up again very gently. October 6th, Venus goes retrograde in Scorpio in that 11th house. October 8th, the new moon Libra, okay, and that's over there, like in your career sector. So that can impact how your relationships pan out, you know, relationships versus career and all of that. So also the Scorpio stellium, the 10th to the 12th, is starting to pile up. The full moon, this is going to be very interesting and good, and hopefully really supportive for you, Capricorn. The Scorpio sun and the Taurus moon. And October 26th, the Scorpio stellium really piling up. A lot of this is very harmonious and beneficial for you. It might be a little challenging with the Libra new moon because that's technically a square to you, but there's so much good stuff. I'm not really that stressed for you. Just quick, you know, Lumination stuff. If you're interested in the membership, click the little button. It's right up there. Or you can go to the links down below. All of this, the readings, personal readings, links below. First Friday's healings event, links below. Shopping, links below. Books, satin silk scarf, links below. Okay, help yourself. Let's duck into this now. Let's find, where's Capricorn? Sorry, it's over here. Okay, here's what I pointed out. This is long-term stuff, okay? Let's do this one first. Pluto and Saturn are both in Capricorn in your first house. So very deep, profound, heavy transformations and reality checks happening at the core of your identity, which impacts the rest of your life. If you've made good decisions, things will get better. If you've made, let's say, unhealthy decisions, it could mean you're getting deeper and deeper to finding out what went wrong and how to fix it. Okay, this affects you at the soul level, and that will be reflected back to you. This is all first house energy. So you can get reflections from the 7th house energy in terms of significant one-on-one relationships. What is your like a marriage or business partnership looking at like? Back to the top, the big Scorpio stellium in your 11th house, hopes, dreams, wishes for self and for humanity, group values. And so there's going to be like an intense reevaluation of what it means to be happy in that department of your life. Okay, so that does affect love and relationship to some point. In other words, like we said earlier, good decisions in love will manifest as what would feel like a reward for you. Okay, so at the Taurus full moon, 5th house, love and romance. This is where everything could be revealed at the culmination of the full moon. Okay, October 24th. So please pay attention. What's going on for you at that point in your life, Capricorn? That's the big day, October 24th. All right, let's get into it. Sorry that took so long. Sorry about that. Hang in, hang in, hang in. We're almost there. Cards are well shuffled in advance. We go to the last second so that you're a witness. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. Please invite your invisible friends, your guardian angels and interns and spirit beings to help you. It's more fun that way. And we'll go for it. Cross watch for significant others. All right, don't forget about that. All right, cards are well shuffled, well shuffled, and we were shuffling even before recording. So there you go. We're going to cut it up. Bless these cards, bless this deck, and bless you, dear Capricorn. Bless Terra Illumination and the channels, and all the electricity and wires and everything. Okay. Over here, you're going to see in a moment, this would be your energy that you're radiating, always radiating energy, but we're focusing specifically on love here, okay? Same with the significant other. And then going deep inside, what are you radiating more from the heart and soul, deep inside of the other, and to the core itself, the relationship. This is the crucible. This is the structure that you guys own. So what is the condition of your crucible? Is it strong, stable? Is it leaky? Is it lopsided? Does it have foundations? Does it even exist at all? What are the prospects like in momentum? Think of this as a fountain or as a pump. What are you creating here in your decisions, you Capricorn with a significant other? And are you conducting your relationship through the relationship, or are you just doing it, going at it one-on-one? Let's have a look at circumstantial environmental energy. Think of it as weather, justice. So this is like you're getting what you deserve, which makes total sense as far as I'm concerned. But this is very big, broad energy. I'm seeing that is very much related to the Pluto and the Saturn here up in your first house. Things are exactly the way they should be because they can't be any other way. That's just kind of like laws of nature, laws of physics. Things are how they are. If we look at it from this perspective here, then you're again getting exactly what you deserve. There's nothing harsh or positive or negative about it. It's just this is what it is. And let's just hope you make good decisions. All right, let's have a look. What's going on? Also, that would affect the other in the context of a relationship. They're getting what they deserve. In other words, you guys are getting what you deserve in the context of love and relationship. And it's a harmonizing thing. It's a balancing of things. And it needs to happen. And it's kind of inevitable and unavoidable anyway. Let's have a look. What are you radiating here? Okay, well, Four of Pentacles. It would be understandable if you're trying to stabilize and hold on to what works. But I see this as more as you having this energy of being determined to increase the wealth, the abundance, the foundations, the structure, the stability of yourself as an individual in order to benefit the whole relationship and the crucible, the structure itself. I see this as really like strong energy. Yeah, some of these things can be a little bit destabilizing. You know, the things we've talked about, maybe the Libra new moon over there up in this part of your chart. Okay, the Libra new moon is going to be up there, and maybe that will like shake you up in terms of like your destiny and the way your life is playing out in like work and career. And maybe you want to stabilize that for yourself, but then that would have a secondary effect on the relationship. But either way, I see this as really good news, very solid Capricorn earth type of energy here with the pentacles. Lock it down, make it real. The Saturn in Capricorn thing is direct. Saturn is the reality checker here, police, the reality check police. And it looks like you're holding strong as you go through the, the security gates. All right. Let's have a look. What are they radiating over here? Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Well, it looks like this is a mutual investment project going on here, where you're doing everything that you can to invest and stabilize and build the relationship, investing in yourself and investing in the relationship and showing evidence of love. To me, this feels like, holding on to what you know that works already. People think of this as a miser or a stingy kind of energy, but I'm feeling it more of caution, reserve, uh, conscientiousness towards stability and what works, and staying far away from anything that is unstable or fake or phony or that could undermine the stability of your life and your world. And I feel that you're dealing with another party who is on the same wavelength, and they're thinking like, wow, it's just like, wow, I'm really glad I know you right now. I'm so glad you're taking this posture of lock it down, build a power base. Let's build our abundance in terms of love and relationship. And I'm going to bring everything that I can. Okay, I'm going to do everything that I can. I'm on your team. I am on Team Capricorn. I'm going to disengage and remove myself from anything and everything that is not productive, not effective, where there's no evidence of love. And I'm going to do what works in terms of evidence of love. I'm investing in you, just like you're investing in us. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. Well, I'm glad you noticed too. Thank you. Okay, so let's get on with business. The business of love, the business of our relationship, of our loving relationship. I love you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Now let's get to work. Okay, catch you later. Check in. Text me. Okay? Or I prefer email. Don't worry. Just take care of business. Okay? Mind our business. Okay. What are they radiating? What are you radiating deep down inside? Okay, a hanged man. So to me, this makes me feel like you're putting a smile on something that's actually very hard for you to do. So I feel like, the Scorpio stuff that is there, it's very luscious, rich, huge new opportunities to like increase, go deep, go like into the deep core of what's happening in love and relationship and true love here, seeing what it is that you really value, like in the group setting for you, your world, your people, and everything. And that's great. And yeah, there might be a little bit of instability caused up here by the Libra new moon. But my feeling here with the Hanged Man is that deep down at the very depths, like bedrock of your soul, where little tiny Pluto lives, it's actually kind of weird for you, like disorienting. Like it's like you're doing okay on what everyone else would see. Like your three-dimensional life. We got this sorted out, this sorted out. We're paying off the mortgages. We're coming out of school and colleges. We're not just smooching and making. We're like a serious couple. It's like we're a power couple, and we love each other very much, and we have the evidence to prove it. And yet deep down, there's something going on inside of you where it's like, this is really weird. I never thought my love life would turn out like this. But that's okay. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to allow myself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable at the depth of my soul. That's okay. Got to take care of business. Get back to reality here. Gulp. Okay. So the thing is, you can learn so much in this kind of situation when you deliberately like depersonalize and remove the ego from everything, and you just live purely in the energy of love. And you're talking about evidence of love, like gestures, actions, like love is as love does. On this channel, love is tantamount to healing. It's more or less the same thing, where love, like defined, would be love is the willing decision to deliberately extend yourself above and beyond your own natural comfort zone in order to foster, nurture, and develop the spiritual growth of, number one, thyself and your loved one. and from there your loved ones. So it's a very active, determined, mechanistic, three-dimensional process. Love is as love does. And I think that's a lot about what's going on here in terms of process and reality. And deep down, it might be that you've never operated at this level before, where you're talking about all the like the mushy stuff that goes on in love and romance, and the chaos and the dramas and the ups and downs, which is how a lot of people experience love and relationship. But in this situation, for this little time period here, it looks like we're going through a period where there's a deep, deep evaluation going on, a deep appreciation of the things that actually do work in your love life. Like they get it, they understand, you get it, you understand, you've done everything that you can, you're going to continue to hold on to invest in what works, and they're going to keep investing in what works too. They're going to bring everything they can. It's just that, so many other people have relationship experiences that do not operate in such, let's say, effective, productive ways, like very business-like ways. A lot of relationships are very chaotic, dramatic, emotional roller coasters, abuse, non-abuse, enabling, and codependency, and all sorts of everything else but this. And so you might feel a bit weird, like, why? It's almost like talking to each other, like, why is everyone else so screwed up? How do we get to do so well? I mean, and then the other part is like, well, I don't know how well we are actually doing, but well, I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, I'm doing everything I can. You're doing everything you can. Yeah, but it's just almost like everyone else seems to be in cuckoo land. And then it's just like, well, just that's not our problem. I guess not. I guess we should just continue like what we're doing, how we're doing it. Okay, I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest. Okay, let's do it. Whew. Man, this is weird. It's weird. Like, oh, do other people operate like this? Okay, let's keep moving. What's going on deep inside of them? Okay. Okay, with the King of Swords here, my feeling is that you, Capricorn, are relating with a significant other who's operating in extremely efficient, effective ways that actually work, where they are like coming into their own in terms of like integrity, truth, understanding, wisdom, and let's say breadth of vision in the understanding of what works in a loving relationship. A very, very, very mature, long-term approach to love and relationship, which again might wig you out, because you might be thinking like, are they aware of all the screw-ups I make? Do they even care that I bodged up this, I bodged up that? Are they aware that sometimes I can't stand being near them? Are they aware that I sometimes have intense doubts about myself, and that I'm wondering if this is actually even working or not? And then they're coming at it like, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. And it's just like, well, actually, that's kind of my job, because I'm the Capricorn. And it's just, well, it's about time you recognize me and my skills, okay? Because I'm here for you, like this. I am in my power here, and I'm going to do everything I can for this to continue to work effectively. It sounds like it's all like a business meeting, like CEOs hanging out with CEOs at a board meeting, how to plan and organize and manage their love. Actually, in some ways, I don't see why more people don't do that. I'm kind of getting in your vibration here, Capricorn. Let's have a look at the core. Okay, the Emperor here, it makes me feel like not just you, not the other, but the relationship is coming into its power here, where it is like a power couple. It really, really is like a power couple, power couples where they're like indestructible, indefeatable. They've got each other's back. Like when you're having a really rough time, they come in, they hover. They're like an eagle. They're like a falcon. They will attack, protect, and defend. They will make sure that the mate is, while they're going through their rough patch, they'll cover the action, do what has to be done. And the same thing in reverse, like, oh my gosh, my sweetheart is having a really rough time, even though they're trying their best. I got it in. I got to take it in there. I'm not going to let them get derailed or undermined by some external saboteur. So the whole relationship takes on this like aura of like like absolute power, just like a power couple in some dramatic TV show. And they're both on each other's side, and they both prevail, and it creates on almost like enviable type of situation that a lot of people, other people might wish they could have. The thing is, a lot of people are not willing to do all the work and investing that is required to create a relationship like this. Where does this all lead? Let's have a look. Okay, let's admit sometimes it's a little hard to handle. Maybe you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Okay, that would be understandable. I mean, Saturn in Capricorn is there. Pluto is still in Capricorn, putting huge amounts of very deep invisible pressures that you can hardly take. So it might be that you're in a situation where you're doing everything you can. You're just trying to hold your ground, stabilize. They're doing everything they can. They're coming at it from, almost a very authoritative, a very professional demeanor, like a professional power couple might do. And you're in there like, I'm doing it. It's just like, this is freaking me out a little. And it takes the relationship into that world of the power couple. But it's almost like, since this is your reading, Capricorn, it's not a couple's reading. We're just allowing for the energy of the other. It takes you to the point where it's like, gosh, I guess I'm getting what I deserved, but is this what I really wanted? Did I want something that is so like strong and powerful and workable and viable? And where's the love? Like, where's the romance? And it's just like, what about cuddling time? What about just hanging out and maybe having a going out for dinner and having a bottle of wine and getting a little bit of tipsy and romantic and making out a little bit. And it's just like, well, excuse me, but we've got work to do. Okay, so it can be maybe a little burdensome. Maybe you've set the bar so high in yourselves and each other. Like couples do that. They set goals and ambitions and strategies in order to prevail and succeed as a couple. But sometimes you can take it too far. So all I'm suggesting is here, Capricorn, let a little bit of air out of the relationship if it's pumped up really, really, if the pressure is really, really tight and you're starting to see it. For example, if you start to see hallmarks of you collapsing under the pressure that you guys are putting yourself under, you might notice that more towards the end of the month, like coming up towards that full moon over here, Taurus, Scorpio, full moon, October the 24th, because that moon is going to be going through your love life sector over here, okay? So let's leave it at that. I don't want to, interpret any or, do anything more. You can figure things out from there. Let's put this here back in the vision. I hope I didn't scare you guys or intimidate things or make this sound like a bit too sterile and unromantic. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, okay? All right, Capricorn, so don't worry. You'll be fine. It's only October, all right? Things will change. By the way, wait till 2019 when you get the Cancer Capricorn eclipses and the nodal change. Whoa. But that's in a few months from now. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.